What is up, guys? It's me, BP Ben Peters, real estate agent and real estate investor. Here's the thing about my real estate YouTube channel here. I want to show you guys not only the good things about real estate, but the bad things too. I just had a tenant that left. The reason they left was because we didn't renew her lease, because social services got called on her several times. The police got called on her several times. And I'm gonna basically, the reason I'm creating this video, I want to show you guys that real estate isn't all sunshine and rainbows, okay? There's great things, there's financial independence, but sometimes there's tougher conversations and you gotta deal with bad tenants. And so I wanna show you guys the house, show you how she left it, because I have actually no idea how she left it. I'm assuming because I've gotten calls from the neighbors, she was a hoarder, a lot of stuff like that. So you guys are coming along on the journey with me on this one, and I'm gonna kind of give you a couple things to walk away with from this video in terms of what I learned, what you can learn from this, because again, I wanna give education to you guys, and I can't do that without showing you the good, showing you the bad. So hopefully you can learn from my mistakes, not make the same mistakes as me. So without further ado, here we go. All right, so here we are at the duplex. My handyman Chris is here. Say hi, Chris.
Hey.
He works with Agape Home Handyman Services. Is that what it's called?
Agape Handyman Services.
Agape Handyman Services. So we're gonna check this out. All right, so this tenant definitely left a bunch of junk here. Oh, nice. The screens are ripped out. Cool. Oh wow, majorly ripped out. That's no. Oh, in case you ever need a trophy.
Or a gun.
Or a gun.
This is how I got in today.
Oh, serious?
Yep. I think I'm in. Yep, I jumped in.
And she, oh my gosh. Wow.
There's some dead stuff in here too, you know.
Oh boy. Wow. This used to be a decent unit. Wow, okay.
There's actually a lot of potential in here.
Oh, I would totally agree with that. But yeah, it used to be a pretty nice unit. She actually pulled up, she was like, hey, I want to replace the carpet. And I was like, hey, you can't do that. And she's like, oh, don't worry, I pulled it up and there's vinyl underneath it. I'm just like,
yeah, it's right here.
Yeah. Yep.
That's funny. This is probably your best looking room.
Totally. Yeah, it doesn't look terrible. Get some. Yeah. This flooring isn't terrible, but I'm just wondering, yeah, they've got vinyl here already. Oh man.
I don't know, I'd tear it all up.
You think so?
Yeah, I'd tear it up and put all new. I don't really know because in the upstairs unit,
Yeah.
it looks just like this is like the upstairs.
Yep.
It doesn't have this.
Yep.
And the laundry's here.
Yep.
But like, is it a room? Is it not? I don't know.
Yeah, I always advertise this as a den, not a bedroom. So I always advertise this because of the back bedroom. So, okay. What?
I don't know.
What? 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 Like, literally, what happened? There's no knobs? There's no, like...
There's nothing. I don't even know how she used it.
Wow. Okay. Wow. All right, so this is the situation. I told her I wasn't going to renew her lease. She freaked out, threatened to squat on the apartment, and I really didn't want her to do that. And so I incentivized her. When she moved in, she had really bad credit, all that kind of stuff, and I said, hey, I'll take double security deposit, kind of to cover my side of things. Because typically when somebody has really low credit, it means they're gonna treat a property terribly, as we can kind of see. But I incentivized her and said, hey, I'll give you your whole security deposit if you're out by X date. And sure enough, she's out. But yeah, this, okay, so Chris, I'm thinking Do you think we do a uniform floor throughout the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna do anything different, maybe carpet in the bedrooms, just because it kind of feels warmer and it's it's quieter.
Yep.
And then uniform through here, and then going through the bathroom and everything.
Yeah, I think, I mean, I knew that this was going to be rough, but I think we got to basically just start from scratch here. Like,
Yeah, it's bad.
So I'm thinking, well, I was hoping to salvage appliances, but I mean, we could do a new one of that. Slate is still kind of in. We could keep that.
I mean, it's cleanable, I guess. But there's
the plate.
Come on. I haven't even looked in here, and I don't know. Oh, it's.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to start new. I might be able to get something. I'll sell these.
There's a snowman in here.
What is that? I don't even want to know what that yellow is.
I don't either.
So I might be able to get something on Facebook Marketplace for these. So I'm thinking new flooring, and we'll repaint everything, and let's just go with like gray tones.
Yeah.
I would like to. We probably need to replace this door.
Yeah.
I think. Let's get rid of that door. I know the back door is rough too, so maybe
we could just do 2 new doors, 2 new outside doors.
Yeah, 2 new doors.
I'm assuming if we do anything, I mean, this didn't even have a door, it needs a door.
Yeah, needs a door.
So we could probably just do all new doors. We could open this up and make this open.
Oh.
I don't know if this is load bearing because I can't tell.
Yeah.
Without opening it up, but we could open this up a little bit more to make it more of an open concept.
I like that because we're not gaining anything with this, to be honest. So if we can open it up, I just know old house, old problems. If you open up walls,
I know.
So I'm open to that idea. But yeah, so I would say new flooring.
Even here, even opening this up a little bit. I know you don't want to. I don't know if you want to go this way because you lose your cabinet space.
Yeah.
Because I think in these spaces you want to have cabinet space.
Yeah.
But this one, I think we could get away with opening up.
Yep.
And maybe even going to the ceiling and taking it out, even if we put a header in or whatever.
Yeah, I'm okay with that because this is a super cute place if it's nice.
Yeah, I think there's so much potential here.
In here, I knew when I bought this, I painted all the cabinets white myself. I knew that I was going to need new cabinets eventually.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's get rid of cabinets. Let's get new ones.
Mm-hmm.
New sink here.
Of course.
Countertops, wherever you can get a good deal on a countertop. Sometimes you can get a good deal on granite, and I realized
I have a guy.
You have a guy? All right.
I do.
Sweet.
I get the family discount.
Sweet. Yeah, that's what you want. You want a guy who knows a guy. He knows a guy.
I know guys.
And then bathroom, I mean, probably a new surround.
Yeah. You want to do a shower or do you want to do a tub? I don't know if there's a lot of room. There's not a lot of room to do a tub.
Yeah, I think
it just stand up.
Yeah, I think just a stand-up shower.
This is an oversized. We could go smaller and make it a little bit bigger.
Let's actually do that because already we're pretty tight on space with that sink.
Because this heater's here, I think we could come in probably about a foot and do a corner upstairs.
Yep.
And then we could get a bigger sink here.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
And then obviously you're kind of tied with where the toilet can move over just a little bit.
Yep.
But it's just, I think we put a corner unit right here.
Got it. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's absolutely do that. And then I want to see.
Oh yeah, the fun. Yeah. The fun downstairs.
Yeah. Well,
it's not bad.
Oh
wow. Actually, she picked up a lot. It was when I went down here for I don't remember what it was, but.
Oh my gosh, what is she doing? Why is she pulling? Wow. So, part of my story, when I bought this, it was a boiler from 2009, and in 2018, 9 years later, the boiler went out, and I put a really nice boiler in not even 2 years ago. And already, wow. Yeah, that's great. All right, cool. Awesome. This is, wow, I'm learning a lot from this experiment. All right, but I mean, it seems
washer and dryer is just fine.
Yeah, it seems like they're in decent shape. So let's keep these. So I mean, the biggest thing like down here is just going to be cleaning up a little bit, but
Yep.
cool.
I think I think the only thing, if I was going to do anything, would be fixing these stairs.
You know, they are rough. Do you think you could do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
No
Yeah. Let's.
I think that's the only thing that needs to be done if we're gonna do. I don't know. I'm assuming
that's not load bearing. It's not even touching the floor right now.
No, I think this is just supporting the stairs.
Got it.
And it's just a matter of making sure that we got.
Yeah. Let's make it look halfway decent, because that is the one thing I would say whenever I was showing this place. That people would be like, it's a little, it's a little janky down.
And we might be able to get away with opening this up just a little bit to get a little bit more head height coming through.
Got it.
We got a pipe here. That might be the only issue, but we could box it in and maybe just make some more headroom over here.
Yeah, that'd be great.
For us tall guys, you know.
This is the good thing about this house, is it's got the Minneapolis charm that people love. And when this shows well, when we get it to a point where it shows well, this was going to rent super, super nice. It's just, I knew that, this had limited appeal, and so when I put this particular renter in, I kind of took a chance on her, and this is why landlords don't like taking chances on renters, because of experiences like this. Okay, cool. Well, okay, Chris, give me a ballpark of what you think this is going to cost all in, and give me a ballpark of what you think this is going to take timeline-wise. I won't hold you to it.
No. Well, I would. It's gonna take. I would say it's probably gonna take. It's probably gonna take all of 2 months to get it up.
Okay.
Give or take, depending on materials and everything.
Yep. Assuming we can actually get materials.
Yes, which I don't think we have a problem, but yeah, it's materials wise. I think I would say ballpark probably 30.
30. Yeah, I was thinking probably in the 30, 40s.
Yeah, 30s, 40s, depending on finishes and everything that has to do with a lot with it.
Wow.
And then anything that we open up, when we find problems, obviously we have that too. So.
Yep. Okay. Well. So this is one thing that's nice. This video is being filmed right now we're in November. Yeah, we're in November. The great thing is it's really hard to rent places right now, and that's why it's okay. If it takes 2 months, it's okay, because whenever there's snow on the ground in Minnesota, nobody really wants to rent. So, hey, if we can get this thing done by February, cool. Because that's ideal time frame for renters in Minnesota. So, cool. All right, well, that's good to know.
All right. Well, that was, if I'm being honest, I don't think it was as bad as I thought it was. She was a hoarder, and I'd been in there a couple different times. It was really rough. Don't get me wrong, it was rough. You saw the video. But yeah, I think it's going to end up being a good thing. So I'm going to come up. I've got 3 different things that I've learned through this process, and I'm going to pass along to you guys. So lesson number 1 from this was my first ever rental property, and I freaked out when I didn't rent it for 2 to 3 months. Okay, I freaked out because I thought, oh, I'm not going to get a renter in here. This is going to take me forever. I'm going to lose a bunch of money. And so this particular tenant, who was not qualified, applied, but I said, you know what? It's sitting empty. Let me just rent to this particular person. And horrible decision. As you can see, that was a $30,000 or $40,000 mistake by renting to somebody who had a really bad credit score. And here's the thing, I'm not trying to say if you have a bad credit score that means you're a bad person. No, not at all. Typically, a credit score is an indicator of how well you take care of things. And so I probably shouldn't have rented to this particular renter, but I thought, you know what? She wants it at this particular price, so I'm gonna rent it to her. What I think I've learned from this is don't freak out and slightly decrease your rent amount if you're not getting what you want. I think this was on the market for $15.95 and it sat for 2 months at $15.95. So what I should have just done is, you know what? Rather than make a $30,000 to $40,000 mistake down the road, hey, I am going to decrease the rent by $50 a month and see if I can get a more well-qualified tenant in that time frame. So that's probably lesson number one. All right, here we are 6 months later. We are in the hoarder tenant house. Guys, it's looking absolutely amazing. My contractor did an amazing thing, but we ran into some roadblocks along the way, okay? Before we started, we moved this wall, and as you'll see, Cullen will show some B-roll here. It opens it up, it makes it so much nicer to be in, lots of more natural light. But when you move walls in a 1900 house, this is built in early 1900s, I think it's like 1910, you are gonna run into issues. When we moved the wall, we had to update electrical, we had to update plumbing. So before we were even done with demo, I was 20 grand into the deal. And then in the middle of renovation, my chimney collapsed. And our first bid on that was $11,000. So again, before we were even totally done with demo and getting things up to code, I was $30,000 into this project. I was budgeting between $30,000 and $40,000. It ended up being about double that. So less than stellar, not exactly what I wanted, but look at the finished product. Look at this kitchen. You got nice big bedrooms. We went from 2-bedroom house to a 3-bedroom house. So I should be able to get a premium in rent. And the inside is absolutely beautiful. Let's not talk about the outside, still a work in progress. But I wanted to tell you guys what I learned from this process. This was the first time I've totally and utterly flipped a rental of mine, and what I learned through the tenant process. Number one, from a tenant reasoning, I learned trust your gut. When I rented this place out, I became desperate. If you are starting to invest in real estate, do not become desperate, okay? Because this one was sitting, I believe it was for 2 months, and I was like, I just want to get it rented, want to get it rented, want to get it rented. I had somebody come through the door that didn't meet some of my requirements, but hey, she can foot the payment, absolutely, I'll put her in here. I should have listened to my gut. There were several red flags in the screening process. That's number one. Number two, when you're going into renovations, budget that you're gonna go over, especially with old homes. Kind of that rule of thumb that you hear from a lot of people, oh, whatever you budget, it's gonna be double. And that's about what I learned in this process. So if I'm going to do another one of these, which I absolutely will, I always wanna increase the value of my properties, attract better tenants. I just know I have to budget more than what I originally thought. And the third thing I realized was we originally went into this project, we thought it was gonna take us about 3 months. Here we are 6 months later. So not only is it gonna be double the price, it's probably gonna be double the timeline. But here's the thing, guys. Lots of people might be watching this and say, Ben, that's an absolute failure, and I would agree. But failure is a great teacher. I now know how to screen tenants better. And with me increasing the value of this property and increasing the type of tenant I'm gonna be putting in here, I was getting about $1,500 a month. I think I can probably get about $2,000 a month now, adding the extra bedroom, making it nice, and everything like that. And so in the long run, I will make more money on this project, but you know, I'm going from $1,500 to $2,000. That's an extra $500 a month, 6 grand a year. It's gonna take me 10 years to get this money back out of this project. So spending a little bit more than I wanted to, but you live and you learn. And that's what I just wanna end this with, okay? Real estate investing is a journey, okay? Failure is a great teacher. Success is not a great teacher. And so I learned so much, and this is going to help me in my next real estate endeavor. So guys, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't, shoot me a like, shoot this video a like if you like this kind of content. But more importantly, hit that subscribe button, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. See ya.